lesson 172, which belongs to review number 5 of A Course in Miracles. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. So what we're going to do is first we're going to read and shortly contemplate this particular lesson. And at the end I'm going to guide you to a Qigong class which I have specifically recorded for this particular review period, where we are going to really internalize the idea of God is but love and therefore so am I. Before we start, do me the favor and subscribe to my channel. Share this with somebody who might need this, and let me know where you're watching from and how long you've been with A Course in Miracles. Let's begin reading our lesson together. So our idea of this particular review period has got this core idea, which we are basically going to practice for 10 days. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So I have said this before, but I'm just going to repeat it quickly for you in case you're the first time together with me and you maybe have got an issue with the word God or with the word love. You can always replace those words with words which seem to you more appropriate. So if you feel, for example, divine intelligence is more appropriate for God, or source energy, or goddess, or whatever word you believe that is more appropriate for you, replace it. You do not want to have any kind of trigger moments when you are practicing this, because you want to connect to this compassion and love and kindness, to this highest human potential within you. So you don't want to have any kind of ego obstructions in your mind. So you just basically use what you want. The course is just basically cleaning up the words for you. It's helping you to remember that words are just symbols of symbols and really twice removed from reality. It's not about the words, it's about the experience which those words are describing. So God is but love. That means God is only love. What else does love stand for you? What does it mean to you? For me, love is light. It is the highest, purest energy form. For me, it's life. God is life, is eternal. It is eternal wisdom, eternal light. It is supreme intelligence, universal intelligence. For me, it's everywhere. So this is the first idea I want you to think about. What does this actually mean for you? And the second idea is, and therefore so am I. Because you are an extension of this God, because God is within you and God is around you. God is bigger, or this love or this supreme force is bigger than the sum of all its parts. It is everywhere. And what we want to here is we want to remember that we are part of this divine force. And then when we're doing this meditation, the course is suggesting that we are supposed to spend every day between at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening contemplating each one of those lessons. It reminded us, I think, in lesson 153 or something the last time. And better they say it's better, it says it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes or even half an hour. So that's why I've made those Qigong classes for you, so you can actually guide you into the meditation and you can contemplate those particular ideas. So the first idea comes from lesson 153, in my defenselessness, my safety lies. And that is a very important lesson, is because if you feel that you need to defend yourself, then you're assuming that the other person is attacking you. So you're creating that attack retroactively. So observe yourself when you're doing this. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. When you stop defending yourself, then there is nothing, then that means that you're expressing, I am safe. There is nothing which can happen to me. So this is a very interesting lesson. I definitely suggest always to write it down so you can contemplate it every hour. What does this actually mean? In my defenselessness, my strength lies. Without needing to reread the lesson 153 again. Don't do that. You have done that already. We are reviewing. Just think, what does these few words here mean to me? And how am I applying this to my life? To the people I'm meeting, to the situations of my life. And after you contemplate this idea, then you repeat again, God is but love, and therefore so am I. And the second idea we're going to review, we are reviewing today, is from lesson 154, and it goes like this. I am among the ministers of God. What does a minister do? What is the special thing about a minister? A minister is like a messenger. The difference between a messenger and a minister is that the messenger is just delivering a message. He's not necessarily living or believing or needing to believe the message. He's just transmitting. He's just saying, this is what so-and-so has said. Whereby a minister is also a messenger, but he lives by the message. He is administering it. He is sharing his idea. So if you are amongst the ministers of God, you are sharing the awareness that God is but love, and that is what you are. So you are living it, you are advocating it, but you're not a missionary. But this is very important. It's not like you're a missionary and you need to convert everybody now to believe what you believe. No, you are just standing for that message you are believing in, without having to convince anybody else. So this is my interpretation of it. Again, I would like you to think about this for yourself. What does it actually mean? And you can also share it with me in the comments. I am among the ministers of God. What does this mean for you? And then again, we wrap it into the idea, God is but love, and therefore so am I. And this is a core idea. You're going to spend at least 10 days. You're going to be contemplating this core idea, and it is one of the it's a very important idea that you have to become aware of, that you are love. You are divine. You are a spiritual divine being having a human experience. It's not the other way around. It's not that you are a human now, and I'm having a spiritual experience, I'm having a spiritual message. No. You are the divine being. Everybody is divine. We have just forgotten. And this particular course has come to us to help us remember through another human being. It is always through other human beings. They're ones who have enlightened, who connect to Source. Source is everywhere, we just forget. And Qigong is also a divine tool, I find. And I have combined the Qigong because I have been much longer a Course in Miracles student and teacher, really, than I have been a Qigong teacher and student. But when I discovered Qigong, I realized it is extremely powerful for a Course in Miracles student to align this human experience, to understand it better, and to understand how you can transmit this idea better to your brothers and sisters, because we are all teachers. When you are come to level 172, to lesson 172, we have all become teachers. We are aware that our behavior, our view on life is teaching others all the time, that our way of looking at life is giving other people permission to do the same. So we have reached this level. So for this particular class, for this particular lesson, you have got a choice of two classes. You can do a seated or a standing class. So here you have got a standing Qigong class, which I have designed specifically for this. Here you have got a seated class, and up here you have got the whole list of Qigong classes, which you can choose randomly if you would like to have a larger class. Love, light and Qi to you.